Hey guys, welcome back. Origami here, bringing you another episode of our PTCGO live content videos. Now today we're going over Tooldrop because I feel like it. I was looking through some of the older decks, so I wanted to start updating some decks, and I figured I'm going to start doing that for a little bit until you guys can give me some good suggestions of decks I want to play. But we're playing Tooldrop today, so I'm really excited about this. I've always thought Tooldrop was really cool. It was my favorite expanded deck for a long time. So before we get into the video, don't forget to drop a like and a few updates I want to go over. As I pull some stuff up, give me a second. For those of you guys that aren't a part of the Patreon, or not the Patreon, Discord, be sure to join the Discord because I have a whole tab where I keep updates, and I don't like making update videos, and I will occasionally if it's something big, but I like 3 or 4 updates. One of them is a way to get you guys being a part of the channel through like doing like post rotation stuff, you know what I'm saying? So if you guys want to look at all the details for that, that's going to be in the Discord, so don't forget to join. Anybody can join. This is open for you guys. And also I'm working on selling the mats again. What I need to do is, just like last time, I have the Orabomb mat here. If you guys have seen it before on tabletop matchups, anything I do live when it comes to like deck profiles or pack openings, you guys have seen the mat before. Everyone loves the mat. You got people that bought it before love it. I said I was only gonna sell this thing like maybe one more time, and it looks like now would be a good time to do it. If you guys don't know, what I'm trying to do is to get 10 or 15 people to say yes, I want to buy the mat. So far we have 4, I want to say. Yeah, I think there's 4. So if we can get like 10 people, 15 people to say that they want a mat, I can talk to my distributors. They can make at minimum 10 mats, right? Maybe 15. I think it's 15 actually, but I could do the other 5 and like do something with those. I don't know. We'll see about that. So if we can get 10 people to agree to buying mats, then I can go ahead, talk to my distributors, and obviously the more people that want to buy a mat, the lower I can make the price. So if you guys are interested in purchasing a mat, you can contact me through the email, through Discord, through Twitter, anything like that. Just let me know, preferably through those ways. That way I can get in direct contact with you instead of the comment section. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else to update. I don't think there is. Not like something immediate. You guys can read the rest of the updates on the Discord about personal stuff and stuff like that. But before we end the video, thanks to our sponsors, we can do some Unbroken Bond pack giveaways. Apparently the codes are going up, so since they're out of print. Excuse me, guys. So if you guys want a code, answer the comment question today being, what's a deck you want to see me play? What's a deck you want to see updated? Things like that. Let me know in the comments down below. Just because like I want to try to pump out content. Because Ramadan just ended, which means I can record more often in the daytime. So I'm excited about that. But I think that's it. Let's just go ahead and go over it. So we got Doughblade here, 90 HP with the Tooldrop attack that can do 30 damage. As far as the updates go, beforehand, I was against playing Genesect. I thought the ability was strong, but playing a 2-prizer is not the most efficient thing in the world. But now that tag teams exist, it's not as bad. And because tag teams exist, you kind of need this card because the added benefit of being able to hit plus 60 damage if you have 2 tools on the Genesect is really good. It's really, really strong and almost necessary to hit these tag team numbers. So that's why I'm playing the Genesect now. Other than that, I took out the Absol and I added this little boy. Metal Goggles really helps against Wheezing since it prevents damage from abilities, prevents damage counters from abilities and attacks and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure it works against Wheezing. I'm actually not super sure. I think its ability says put 2 damage counters. Put 1 damage counter, yes, right. And it's a 20 damage. So it doesn't stop the splattering sludge, but it does stop the detonation gas on the Genesect, which is the main reason why I'm playing it. Also helps on the Jirachi and Magirna. So 3 Pokemon to target, pretty handy. I wonder if it stops the damage spread. Is it just damage counters? Oh, it also stops the 30 less damage is good, but that could be achieved with Metal Frying Pan, which we're also playing. So overall, pretty not bad. Give me a second, guys. I gotta drink some water. All right. So yeah, I mean, I just think it's really useful versus Wheezing. Being able to prevent the damage on your bench through Metal Goggles is and Frying Pan, and then being able to prevent the ability through of detonation gas could be really, really useful. Other than that, I don't think there's anything too special. I removed the bodybuilding dumbbells. You could probably play those again. The dumbbells helped a lot for getting you outside of Zoroark range, but I removed them for the time being just for this. I expect to see more Weezing than I do Zoroark. That's just all there is to it. And I feel like we can trade well versus Zoroark anyways, as long as we can keep ourselves consistent. So let's go over the rest of the deck. 1 Ditto to act as a Hone Edge, 2 Genesect because in case surprising, 1 Jirachi. I want to play more, but right now we're rocking with 1. 1 Magearna, 4 Hone Edge, the second one with Final Hour. I like Final Hour as like bait damage. If they get a knockout on you, you can put 3 damage cards on any Pokemon. That essentially means you need 1 less tool to take a knockout, which should always be pretty handy. And then 4 Doughblades, of course, 1 Marshadow. That's it for the Pokemon. Fairly simple, fairly consistent. The only problem with this is that leading Genesect could be a legitimate issue, but we have a lot of good leads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 leads out of 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 out of 10. So about 50% of our leads are pretty good. Well, I should say 60% because this actually is 60%. But I mean, it's still good. It's still good stuff. The only ones that are bad are the Genesect, because everything else we can work with. Marshadow is kind of bad, but it's not the end of the world. 4 Adventure Bag, because now you have to be super aggressive with your tools. So I feel like you need to play 4 now. I was playing games with this deck earlier to test it, and man, when you only played 2 Adventure Bags, it wasn't good enough. Like, you don't get your tools down quickly enough, and it just sucks. So having 4 is really, really nice. One thing I do want to add to this deck is potentially more Ball Search. 4 Nest Ball, 4 Ultra Ball is good, but sometimes it just doesn't feel good enough. I really want to play like Treasure as well to get me my Hone Edges. Just a thought. But for now, we don't have space for that, so I'm not going to bother. 2 Stretcher, 4 Ultra Ball, 4 Cynthia, 3 Guzma, 4 Lily. I want to play Erica, but I cut Erica. I'm playing 3 of each tool just to test out the idea, except for Frying Pan. I figure Frying Pan is only good for Bucephalon, and it's really only good for the Genesect, so I'm only playing 2 to match the 2 Genesects. But 3 Skateboard, 2 Frying Pan, 3 Metal Goggles. Then now that we have triple acceleration energy, it does speed up the process of attacking too. So it's 4 triple, 2 counter. I like 4 triple more than I like more counters, because in a perfect world, you only have to attack against like GX decks. You only have to attack 3 or 4 times to win the game. So you're not really interested in keeping the triple attached. You're just more interested in taking the knockout that turn. And then counter energy is just there for like backup in case we have difficulty finding more energies. But that's gonna be the deck, guys. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a couple of games. Hopefully I cut that out, but if I didn't cut that out, I apologize, guys. I don't know why my throat's like killing me right now. Maybe it's because I just had some milk and that does that to your throat. I don't know. Maybe I'm just, I don't know, whatever. I couldn't think of a follow-up statement for that. Let's go ahead and play a game here. Going second always hurts, but it's fine. So I was playing this deck earlier and I had some really weird games. I'm assuming there are people out there just trying to, oh, this hand sucks actually. Kind of. I have to do Ditto so I can use the escape board. So I can use Jirachi. But double Nest Ball is not bad. If we can get a Lily off the Jirachi, that'd be super sick, because we have an empty hand here pretty much. Unless we can top deck the Lily, that'd be even better. I'm gonna try my best to not clear my throat too much, because I know you guys don't like that. I don't like it either, to be honest. So, ooh, I could play Pokegear in here to help with the consistency, but I couldn't find space for Pokegear, so I'm not bothering now. I definitely don't want to play Acrobike, but Pokegear could be good in here. But I like the 8 count of supporters with Jirachi a little bit more than I like Pokegear. Although I can definitely see, oh dang, man, give me a Lily off this Marshadow, because I really liked my hand. It was such a good hand, man. I'm really upset about that now. Hey, nice. Never mind. I'll take it back. So I think we're going to lose a triple here so we can max out on our Lily and get Jirachi, I believe. Attached to, yeah, I think I like that. Because I want to get as many tools as quickly as I can. Oh, speaking of which, we're playing against Weezing here. So we're going to try to get out all of our basic Pokemon. The problem with the Frying Pan is that you can't really, not the Frying Pan, the Rachi is that you can't attach the goggles to Rachi because you gotta attach the escape board. So that could be annoying. But we resist the Weezing's attack, and we're a stage 2. So there's a bunch of benefits here. I think I'm gonna attach this here. I don't want to lose the DCE. I can lose a triple. I don't want to lose the escape board. I don't want to lose the DCE. Yeah, I guess I'm just out the Lily for 6. It's not the worst in the world. I don't think I want to get Jirachi anymore, but this is okay. I mean, I can get Jirachi still. Sure, I guess. Let's do this. Let's grab Jirachi. Actually, I should probably just keep grabbing Hone Edges here. I mean, I do technically have 2 down already, thanks to the Ditto. So I think I'm just going to grab this here, grab myself this from Magirna, and I kind of just think I'm going to grab a frying pan. I'm afraid of blower, but we have 4 adventure bags, so I'm hoping it's not the end of the world. Speaking of which, we have a draw supporter in our hand. Maybe I should grab the Ultra Ball. Nah, I mean, I could technically Lily, but it's a hard turn. I'll grab the adventure bag first. I'm assuming he's not going to knock me out this turn. I don't want to use it quite yet though, so I could pick up some tools. Nah, we'll keep it like this for the time being. This can give me an skateboard next turn, so I can still Jirachi and retreat at the same time. And then I can ideally find more Ultra Balls. This helps me thin the deck a little bit more than Ultra Ball will, in the sense of like not my hand, but the deck itself. Because I'm taking out 2 cards. I guess Ultra Ball would be the same thing as taking out 3 cards though. And there's the blower I was worried about, which, you know, we bait the blowers early when they don't matter. We have the adventure bag in hand, so we should be okay. So we just have to find another one of those goggles. Goggles are once again not going to happen for Jirachi. Jirachi will be knocked out, and this is going to be a huge issue for sure, the spell tags, but we'll make it work. One thing I'm not playing in this deck right now is any stadiums. My biggest reason is because I don't care about most stadiums. Maybe the Dark Stadium could be annoying, but with triple energy, Wonder Lab is not a huge deal. We don't need you. Let's start here. Let's grab it back, skateboard, and I have some goggles prized, so I gotta keep that in mind. I think I'm gonna Cynthia first. I definitely don't want to play that down. Yeah, I'll Cynthia first. Then we'll use the Jirachi. Hopefully we can find some dope blades off this. We got Ultra Ball, so it's not too bad. A couple tools are pretty good too. Frying Pan, DCE. I mean, this is a pretty good hand, to be honest. I don't need these choice bands ever, so we can toss those. Although I do want the tools down. I think it's a little bit, because we still take a knockout here, right? Because we hit 120. And that is 120, yeah. Just had to double check for a second. We go ahead and do Stellar Wish. No, we'll grab the Cynthia, because we need a draw support for next turn. This thing is going to be knocked out at some point. Actually, to be fair, no. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. Because I could use Magirna to bounce the skateboard back to attach a different thing, but that doesn't feel super necessary. He could knock this out, but do I care? I need to thin as much as possible when I play this deck. Ooh, this thing, I should have evolved this. It is going to be knocked out here. Shoot, that's my bad. Let me preserve the tool then. I shouldn't have done that. That was really silly of me. Alright, we'll Tooldrop for knockout. Yeah, it's going to be knocked out. And then this might be knocked... Oh, this is going to be knocked out too, right? Crap, I made a misplay. My bad. I forgot to play around the spell tag. My bad, guys. Although he didn't do it. Yeah, never mind. He didn't do it. He's putting it all here. He should have put him on the Hone Edge. Because if you put him on the Hone Edge, when that Weezing came in, that was a knockout on it. Unless he's planning... If he plans to Guzma here, I guess it's a different story, so never mind. But minus... He only hits me for 10 damage here with his attack. Actually, he hits me for 0 because of resistance. So maybe that's why he put him all in here, because he was relying on spell tag to ever knock me out. Because he literally never knocks out my Dope Blade with the frying pans attached. So... Thanks to Frying Pan and our goggles, like we are pretty immune to most of his damage. The only thing that's scary is the actual spell tag. And he has to Guzma a bunch, and he's not Guzmaing this turn, so 0 damage for us this turn, which is great. And I get to evolve my Ditto, which is also great. Honestly, I think his best play was to take prizes where he could. Like, he should have taken these 2 prizes. Although, I guess, to be fair, Never mind. He wouldn't have been able to take both. So I guess either my opponent misplayed or I'm missing something. But regardless, his spell tag will be able to knock this out next turn. Oh yeah, the attack was, never mind. Yeah, he could have taken out both. And then he's gonna take another prize here. Yeah, I would have just taken the extra prize. Because I need to have 4 Pokemon down to take a knockout on this dude. Obviously, so that's something I gotta keep in mind. Another Doughblade. It really is making me think how I want to approach this game. I could attach the Frying Pan to Genesect and then just hope that I can win the game beforehand. I think I'm going to do that later. I'm going to grab another Honedge for now, just because that's another Pokemon. Actually, no, I shouldn't do that either. That was really silly of me, actually. He's not a metal Pokemon. I messed up. That was really dumb of me. Why did I do that? Well, I have to attach a tool somewhere. That was horribly stupid of me, by the way, guys. There was no reason for me to make that play. This thing's gonna be knocked out if I'm not careful either. I should have, dude, guys, I am missing out. Guys, forgive me. I'm misplaying everywhere. Forgive me. Hold on, guys, people came home. Yo, who is it? Dunya? Just double checking. Alright, well, I guess this ended up kind of working out because he had to knock out the active, right? So I guess it kind of worked out because I can still evolve this dude, but it was definitely not my best play by any means. We do get another Honedge down. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I should. No, you know what? I take it back. It was probably my better play. The only issue I had is I removed the Frying Pan from the active and put it onto the bench. That's where I messed up. I'm sorry if you guys can hear all the background noise. Let me go ahead and close my door. Yeah, my sister just got home and first thing she does is start clanging in the kitchen. Alright, let's take a look here. The Genesect doesn't really matter too much. I can knock out the thing back there. We are definitely behind, so let me go ahead and do that. Attach one of the energies on it. And we're gonna do our best to trade as efficiently as we can. So what do we want to do here? Yeah, we need to get more tools. So we're just like in top deck mode waiting to find a draw supporter or an adventure bag or more tools. There's another tool, so that actually works out and is one of the better tools too. So we can actually remove this choice band, put on the active, put this down there. Because if he does attack me, ooh, that's a problem as well. We're not behind on though, so I'm not too worried about it. But that's definitely a problem because it can knock out multiple Doughblades. Let's see, he has lost 2 counter energy so far, which means he has to find his last one at some point. There's a Guzma. Guzma, how efficient is it? Okay, we have to find a DCE now because that's a problem. There's another counter energy, which means he only has 1 left. So that's actually something to keep in mind because he can only attack me with a counter energy. So we'll have to see what happens next. Stretcher probably for another Weezing. I don't see him shuffling anything back in the deck right now. Because he has to make sure he finds that last counter energy for Tapu Lele. He only has 1 left, right? I'm not messing up. Yeah. Yeah, it's a counter energy. Alright, cool. Well, I definitely played this very messily, but if I didn't play this messily, then I think we would have been fine, right? I think so. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I haven't had too much practice with this deck in a while. Or anything like it. I haven't played low HP Pokemon in forever. Outside of like Poipoles, which have 70 HP. So it's so much easier. although they are also weak to psychic. All right, let's see if we can top deck out of this. Yeah, we did. We actually did. That's funny. All right, let me go ahead and change clothes. Take out this choice band. And now this should be pretty safe. And then I'm gonna actually probably knock out that Lele, I think. That Lele is a pretty big threat. He used a stretcher as well, so let me get rid of the boy. That is an issue. This is a counter energy, right? Alright, so I'm not making any misplays. Let's attack with the one that can attack. Alright, cool. We could have attacked still with Tooldrop in case we did make that misplay. But we didn't make that misplay. We caught ourselves, so it's okay. It is a-okay. There's an adventure bag. Doesn't really help me too much outside of deck thinning. I guess if he does take a knockout on something, we could play down Genesect, Adventure Bag, attach tools to it. We could also play Adventure Bag to get more of our resisting attacks. Because like he can still hit me for 20 damage here. And then Spell Tag's gonna proc and take even more knockouts. But I think we're okay for the time being. All we gotta do is take 2 more knockouts. So if he doesn't take a knockout this turn, we can win. And he doesn't damage any of my board right now. Except Doughblade. He does damage my Doughblades. He doesn't damage these dudes though. So this is an interesting deck that has the ability to not only like beat Weezing just based off its crazy tools, but also the ability to beat other tag team decks. We are all out of tools, ladies and gentlemen. This is a problem. Is there anything I want to pick up? I should probably be careful, right? He's gonna knock out my active here. He can't knock out anything else. So let me go ahead and change clothes with the active escape board and attach it back here. And just to be safe, in case of a like Marsh Shadow or something, I'm gonna attach this here. And I'm gonna keep this escape board in my hand because it's still searchable, and we'll Tooldrop for knockout. Because he's gonna knock out my active, but that's all he can knock out. He can't knock out anything else. I guess he can damage this. He doesn't really need to though. He can't knock this out. He'll be 10 short. And this one does have choice band. The ability doesn't work on it, but he can spread onto it. I guess his goal is to knock out both at the same time, which is actually really scary. Can he do that? Oh, I think he can. I think I messed up actually. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I mess up? Did I mess up? I didn't mess up, did I? He does 20 and 20. Oh no, I think I did. Oh, I think that's a knockout. No, he doesn't knock this one out, so I think we're good. Because his ability doesn't work on this. Okay, good, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. We're fine, that was very scary. He lost. Oh my god, I just got lucky. Because he does 20. If he just put the extra damage cutter from here and here instead, I would have lost. Straight up, I would have just lost. Would I have lost? Let's find out. I could have very much lost. I mean, I had a bunch of ball search to give me another Hone Edge Doughblade. I guess. But I would have lost. I messed up, guys. But it's okay, we won that game. Would I have lost? I'm trying to think if I would have lost. If he had a Guzma, he probably could have beat me. He needs to have a Guzma, though. He can't win right now. Oh, he could have had a Guzma. Do I have any other attackers? I don't. I technically have rolling attack with counter energy. That wouldn't have won me the game, though. Alright, so note to self, I have to be very careful about how I do anything with this deck. It was my first time playing against Weezing, guys, but it looks like it's a really easy win. I just gotta not be trash and attach my tools in all sorts of bad ways. Holy crap, was that bad. It's fine though. We have learned. Please forgive me, I'm very tired. I just got gifted that game. I just got gifted that game. If he'd taken those 2 knockouts and he had Guzma, then I would have lost. Straight up, right? Because he would have, if he had the Guzma, he would have been able to beat me. There's nothing I could have done about it. So, yep, there it is. I'm gonna call that a dumpster fire. And we're gonna move on. All right, so don't do what I did. Okay, but now we're playing against what I want to play against, which is something that I can trade up versus. So this, I hope that hopefully this is like Reshizard, because I haven't played against Reshizard in forever. And Reshizard did just make like 4 of the top 8 placements in Madison, so I'm hoping to see more Reshizard in the ladder. Jirachi is beautiful. We're not going first again, which super sucks, but this hand's not bad. Although I don't know, we'd have to toss whatever we top deck, because I don't want to lose Doughblade. Get like a Hone Edge. Oh nice, Reshizard. Oh my god. It's been forever. How you doing, buddy? Alright, so in order for us to hit 300, or 270 is just 9 tools, right? Or 6 tools on a choice band on the active. So that's what we gotta do. 6 tools with the choice band in the active. Or 7 tools, right? Hold on. 6, 12, 18. No, that's not right. 9 tools. Which means 8 tools and a choice band on the active. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh god, we are pushing the limit here. But you need to get both Genesects down. Ooh boy, this is gonna be very difficult to do, guys. Grab a Hone Edge, but we're gonna do it. Before I do anything else, I want to see if I can get like a Lily off this or something. Sick. Alright, cool. So now we don't have to get Marshadow. Do that. Let's grab ourselves another Hone Edge. So we need to make sure we have 2 Genesects down, but only whenever we can attach 1,000,000 tools to them. Otherwise, it's kind of pointless. Alright, so for 6. Well, there's 1,000,000 tools. Should I assume something's gonna be knocked out? No, I shouldn't. I wish I could retreat this thing. I guess to be fair, I can... No, it doesn't really help me either. I don't know. I can't retreat it, so... It's not great. I guess we'll just pass then. So we're gonna see if we can trade well versus this deck. That's the game plan. It's just to do our best to trade. We gotta find like all of our tools for sure, and do our best to avoid blower, because we are limited to 11 tools. Oh my goodness, that's a problem. I didn't want to slap those tools down because obviously choice band, and I want to attach those to Genesect, to be honest, to not these Pokemon. This hand's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. We're gonna attach. Oh, I don't want to attach Frying Pan to anything that's not Genesect though. We're gonna have to go for the 2-hit KO route for sure. I wish I could just top deck Doughblade here just to attach this thing to it. Lily top deck is not at all what I wanted. Let's go and grab some choice bands. These are what I want right now. Maybe we could get Magearna down and rock with only 2 Doughblades at a time, just so I can draw a little bit more. God, this is so bad. Let me go ahead and grab the Genesect back. I mean, not Genesect, the Jirachi back, because we're really going to need Jirachi this game in order to rock out. But we do hit this man for at least some damage. Softening him up is pretty nice, for sure. I hate losing so many Ultra Balls, but I mean, Ultra Balls are literally just here for Doughblades, because Nest Ball grabs everything else. So let's punch this man. Let's hit this man a little bit softly. We'll attach this one here as well. Just want to thin as much as we can, and we'll Tooldrop for damage. Some nice toasty damage. So you should have 150 left, which is only 5 tools, or 4 tools in a choice band. So we're pretty close. 1 adventure bag away. But now that he's taken, we'll see. There's a Meltank. Is he gonna pull off the Meltank play? Like, so he's gonna choose to attach all of his energies to heal a little bit. I'm okay with that, because he's still in range. He's in a lot easier range as well. So this is whatever to me. Oh, but it heals so much though. How much does that heal? 90? God. All right, so we only have to have 240 now, which is 8, 16, 24. So it's only 8 tools, or 7 with a choice band. A little bit more. Oh, why didn't I go with Jirachi? I'm an idiot. I'm a gosh darn fool. Yo, this sucks. I'm gonna let him final hour me. How about that? I can actually just punch him here. I'm okay with that. I wish I went to Jirachi though. Just try to find an adventure bag off the Jirachi. We'll punch him. Do I want to pick up this choice band? Kind of. Let me pick this up instead though. So now he can't Oko me without choice band. So I guess that's something, right? Because we're doing minus 60. Now the question, I mean, it's too late now, so we're just gonna go ahead and Tooldrop this man for some damage. Another 120. So he's back to 150. Is he gonna heal again with the Melt Tank? You'd have to find another switch energy, which I don't know if he can do that consistently. That's the Arcanine. So how good is the Arcanine? It's not bad. Going for the Wonder Lab, so I'm assuming he wants to Guzma out my Genesect, just get rid of a bunch of tools. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. Alright, that's fine. Does he have the choice band though? Because he can't actually knock me out with the choice band. Choosing to go into this instead, just to retreat. Okay, that's fine. So is he going to GX me? No, the GX won't work. He actually needs the choice band, which he has a 0 card hand. So the Outrage doesn't do it either. So we're going to need to find DC here. Yeah, we have to find DC. I could also try to find counter energy. Well, this thing is no longer useful as far as all the tools on it. Let me grab the frying pan, or let me just grab the frying pan. Lay this down here. I'm really debating because I could find counter energy, but there's only one more left in the deck, so I don't think it's really worth. Yeah, I think it's not worth trying to risk the escape word attachment. So, oh, just to find the counter energy, which we did find. Okay. Oh boy, this is awkward now. Another Doughblade. Oh no. We have 3 adventure bags left. I think I have to make the play that saves my Genesect. I can attach this here and I can't retreat, but I could retreat if I had an escape board. So I need to find a skateboard. Even if it gives my opponent 4 more cards, I want to win. Yes. If anybody ever tells you I'm not a god player, tell them they're liars. Tell them they're liars. We had so many outs to the skateboard. We had 3 adventure bags and 2 escape boards left. So I was really confident in that Mars Shadow play. So that's why I made that play. But it worked out. Look at that. So it was really cool that we double attached the minus 30 tools as well. So anyways, it was really risky, but it was a god play. Ignore the first game. Ignore that first game ever happened. That's a cool coin. That's a really cool coin. I like that coin. But yeah, let's ignore that first game ever happened. Let's talk about the second game though. I'm so mad about that first game because everyone's gonna hate me for that first game. I know how you guys work. I could get Jirachi. I kind of have to get Jirachi unless we top deck. Why can't I ever go first, man? I want to go first. I'm a stage 1 deck. I'm an evolution based deck. I need to go first, bro. This is blasphemy, honestly. We're playing against Lost March? I don't think so. Oh, we are. Never mind. Okay. So Lost March doesn't means not much. Like, we actually need just the bare minimum of Pokemon down. Jirachi for consistency and just a bunch of Doughblades. We don't need any Genesect. We don't need any of that shenanigans. He did toss the Mars Shadow though, which could be good news for us. Oh, never mind. He has another one. Sky Pillar, just for the Weezing matchup, I guess. It's not good versus Weezing because they can just bump it with Shrine or Blower. But, you know, it's something. Oh my goodness. This hand is a mistake if I've ever seen one. Please don't land a supporter. I mean, are you serious? Okay, that means the next one has to be Cynthia, right? Oh my god. Oh my god. Anime is a mistake, and so is Lost March. No, so is Mars Shadow. I can't wait for Worlds formats. Once NIAC hits, I'm trying to bulk record all sorts of like Worlds format decks, guys. So, oh, thank God for the top deck. All right, so let's grab you for sure, and let's grab 2 delightful Hone Edges. How many? What's prized? Okay, we have all of our Pokemon. How many energies are prized? We have ADCE prized. which could be problematic because we have to toss a DC here just to do something in this game. But we have our triples that should maybe do enough. Like, I mean, triples are essentially 4 knockouts, right? Turn Lily. Always appreciated. Thank you very much, game. Keep that dough blade in my hand as well. We're gonna lose Jirachi, but it is oh so worth. I mean, look at this gorgeous hand. I doubt this deck plays Blower. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Let's grab a few more resistors. Some of these bad boyos. we got the juice in our hand right now, so we're pretty set. Gonna go ahead and pass with this. And now we just trade knockouts. Of course, he has a lead because he went first. I wish we didn't have to go second, but we'll see if we can make something work. We do have resistance, so if he doesn't get too many Pokemon down there, that Natu actually can't damage me. And he does have a pretty small hand now. Let's see if he has a draw supporter in that hand or not. Doesn't look like it since he immediately retreated. Otherwise, he wouldn't make that play. He doesn't have any bench space for a Rangaroo either. Unfortunately, he just barely took the knockout. What a loser. Which one has the not? Alright, we'll put him on there. I should pretty sure that's Frying Pan, right? Okay, never mind. Another choice pan. Guzma top deck. Not super important right now, so I'm not worried about it. Although, what does suck is if he does take a knockout next turn, we are a little bit screwed. I should have evolved that dude, but it's fine. Tooldrop. Now, let's see if he got anything off of what he got last time. Because right now we're hitting 120, so we're pretty good. But he needs to top deck out of this. Either top deck, talk prize, of course he did. Unfortunately, my opponent gets rid of my Cynthias. But he just top decks them. Like a savage. No Rangaroo down, nothing. He just goes for ham. Oh, Lysander Labs. Doesn't really matter too much. Actually, it kind of does matter because it does mean he takes knockouts. But it doesn't matter in the sense that like we can still take our own knockouts, right? Because they still count as tools in play, they just don't have effects anymore. Which is fine. Look, he's about to get into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He was already hitting 120, so it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, the Lysander Lab doesn't affect us at all. Because as long as you hit 120, you still take knockout, but this is fine. We just have to hope that we can be a little bit more consistent than my opponent can as far as taking knockouts. Right now, we have 2 Doughblades. We don't have any Shuffle Draw right now, though, which is definitely going to bite us in the butt. But we do hit 90. I guess 120 with the Magearna. Oh, we don't have an energy. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, never mind. Problems. We can try to make him run out of energies as well. Alright, we're in top deck mode ourselves now. So let's see if we can get that, what's this dude's name? Ionan Luck. Can we get that Ionan Luck? How is that dude's? I can't tell his name. I don't know, maybe my screen's too small, I guess. It just looks like a bunch of pixels. Oh, the blower. We still hit 190 though, thanks to the choice band. No, we still hit 90 thanks to choice band. He's only giving it. Actually, if he knocks out the active, then we don't take a knockout anymore, which means we really need to find one of our draw supporters. We've only lost one of each, so we should still have 6 more. Stretcher could be nice too to get us Jirachi back. Choosing to get rid of the active though is not the right play. Because if he's gonna knock out the unless he has Guzma here. Oh, that's not Guzma, that's Cynthia. Unless he knocks out something that has a tool on it already, then this isn't going to help too much. I wonder if I should revisit Lost March. Lost March doesn't seem bad to me right now. And if anything, I'm really good at making decks consistent because we all know that my luck is horrible. So if I've learned anything through my years of playing decks of all kind, it's that consistency is key. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I wonder if Lost March gets better post-rotation. I guess in theory it does, because all the Pokemon are still searchable. Except for like the Skiploom and stuff, but you just find those eventually, right? Actually, those are still searchable with Elm, right? Which means that your entire deck is still searchable. So that's something to keep in mind. He did lose a Grass Energy in the process of doing that, which is perfect for me. That means I don't have, oh, I'm surprised the hop. I guess he must surprise one of his pieces. Oh, he's going for the trumpet. Does he not have any? I guess he has no more skip looms. That's the only reason why I could take it. Oh my goodness. I forgot about this. Did he land one? Are you serious? That's twice. Hey guys, remember how I said I am a very unlucky player? I was not lying to you. I was telling you the truth. Let me find another lily right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I can't retreat. So, savage. Super savage. Alright, cool. I don't know what you want me to do about this. Like, I lost this game. My dude just trumped 2 Cynthias. Like a lord. Watch him get another one. Watch. Just watch. Guys, look at this. Look at this. Okay, never mind. I was about to scream and tell my lungs. But this means that I won't have a Cynthia. Although there is one card. I have considered playing a Rangaroo in this deck because I have found that my hand size does get pretty low. Usually is accompanied with another card, but we'd have to 3 damage. I guess put it on this just so we can take a knockout, right? Oh, he has another one back there. All right, we just have to do it there, and hopefully we can take more knockouts. But he definitely has enough to win the game now. We'll just keep going though. Nest ball. Now I kind of feel like a fool. Let's grab another Honedge, right? Yep. 0 card hands for the win. Alright, let me get a Lily or something, and then let him whiff everything forever. I have to get Marshadow and hope it sticks. Oh yeah, it's definitely a Lily. Look at that Lily. Look at that Cynthia. I'm actually so mad that he landed 2 Cynthias this game. If he attaches DC, this is GG, right? Does he have it? I don't see it. We gotta hope that Marshadow sticks. If we can top deck a draw supporter right now, right? When draw support gets us Doublade energy, then yeah, Doublade energy. We take a knockout here. We Marshadow. We also need to find Stretcher or like Ultra Ball so we can get another Marshadow, right? And then we have to hope that Marshadow sticks. He's gonna take another prize off here. We have to hope he doesn't find any more DCEs or grass energies. Likelihood of that is fairly low because, as you can see, he is thinning his deck quite nicely, like a good player would. And he found a grass. So now we just gotta scoop this one up, ladies and gentlemen. We just got a scoopity whoop, scoop-de loop. We just got manhandled because we did not find energy. And we also lost 2 Cynthias in the process. So, what have we learned, ladies and gentlemen? A Doublade is okay. I mean, the fact that you can take big knockouts at the right turns is great. And you should be able to go toe-to-toe versus non-GX decks. And the deck is fairly consistent. It's just a matter of making sure that you have your stuff. I could play a Rangaroo. You could play a Rangaroo. You could play more Jirachis. It just becomes a matter of what can you drop. Because you need 9 tools, 8 with a choice band to take a knockout on Reshizard. You have to be really careful with your tool count. You definitely do at the minimum. This is just like the energy rule, right? When you play 12 energies, account for 3 being prized. So if you play 12 tools, you have to account for 3 being prized, which would still give you 9. I'm playing 11 tools, accounting for 3 being prized. That's teetering the line. And that's just also hoping that you never have to discard any, right? So you can't go, I'll tell you right now, I'll tell you what you can't drop in this deck. Any of the Pokemon, clearly. You can't drop Adventure Bag because, once again, with the Charizard thing, you want to make sure you find those as soon as you possibly can. So you can't drop the choice bands. Obviously, you need your search. Considering adding more search so that I can find my Honedges and my Marshadow, so I kind of want to add treasure. You can't drop the Stretcher because you need to chain your Doublade. The draw support, clearly, we need draw support. 3 Guzmas. You could argue cutting down to 2 for a single Rangaroo. I could see that argument. The problem is, do you have the bench space for a Rangaroo? And that's whenever you teeter the line. Also, leading it sucks, but at the same time, you have your DCEs as your retreat answer. Also, counter energy into a skateboard is another way to retreat. So you have ways to retreat, so it's not the end of the world. It's just not super great. And then you can't drop the tools, you can't drop the energies. So it really is, like, just from the offset, the only thing I can see is dropping a Guzma for 1 Rangaroo. Because 2 Guzmas should be good enough, but Keep in mind that you only play 2 Guzma, which means you could lose the game just based off that. But just the sheer need of a Rangru in this deck, it seems pretty strong. So we're gonna keep the deck like this. Let me know what you guys think of the deck down below. Yeah. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, share, all that good jazz, and I'll see you guys next time with another PCGO video. Peace.